Good evening, and welcome to Otis Jiry's Creepypasta Crypt. In the mood for a tasty pasta to increase your adrenaline rush? Well, you've come to the right place. Pull up a chair, get some popcorn, put your feet up, and have a listen, if you dare.
One New Message by Dipiyan, Chatterjee and Groshek. Narrated by Otis Jiry. It had been almost an hour. I was still waiting for her reply. My eyes were glued to the screen of my phone, every tick of the clock heightening my already pronounced anxiety. My rapidly pulsating heart threatened to leap from my chest. I tried to form some saliva inside my rapidly drying mouth in order to relieve my splintering throat. My hands fidget at the mere thought of getting a reply from her. The usual message tone reverberated inside my ears as I anticipated the dreaded response. I sat patiently on my bed, staring wide-eyed at my phone for minutes at a time without so much as batting my eyes. For the past 13 days straight, she had been texting me at exactly 2:35 a.m. It was always just a simple message, a single word, "Hi." At first, I felt a very strong temptation to reply back to her, and I fought these temptations each and every time. Whenever I would pick up the phone, I'd type a message and then immediately delete it. For a long time, while I was afraid of what she would have said in return if I ever hit send, but tonight, I just couldn't stop myself anymore. I couldn't take it anymore. It had been eating me inside. I had to know. I needed to know. But until that time, there'd been no reply. I'd gone over things in my head a lot over the past 2 weeks. I just didn't think her phone had been with her the last time I saw her. I know her phone was still inside her pockets when I buried her dismembered corpse in a hastily crafted shallow grave. None of this made any sense. Her phone should have been out of power long ago. Besides, I had chopped off her hands, followed by each of her fingers one by one. It couldn't have been her. It just couldn't have been. She'd been dead the entire time. But who was I supposed was texting me then? From her number at the exact time I killed her, no less. Who else could it have been? It had to have been her. No, it just couldn't have been. Obviously, someone else found her phone. Did she? Suddenly I heard it. The familiar ting of my phone as I received an incoming text message. "One new message," the screen announced cheerfully. I snapped out of my paranoid stupor and stared blankly at the phone. With trepidation, I unlocked the phone and held it firmly in my trembling hands. I tapped the message notification and restlessly waited for it to open. As I squinted wearily, cold beads of sweat made their way to my bloodshot eyes, briefly clouding my vision. I rubbed my eyes impatiently. Then I saw it. The dreaded response I had waited for all night. A smiley face. A happy, smiley face. What the hell, I thought. By that time, I wasn't so much scared as I was pissed off. Was this some kind of sick joke, played by some witness to my crime? Who in God's name was texting me a smiley face? If they'd seen me do the deed, why not just come out and say it, or report me, and get it over with? Suddenly, I heard the front door squeak open, and I froze in my seat, cursing myself for leaving the door unlocked. I fumbled for my house keys, listening as shambling, uneven footsteps sounded from the other end of my home. It was then that I remembered that I had in fact locked the door. I distinctly remembered shutting and locking it, like I did every night. My blood turned to ice in my veins, and I took off running, scrambling for the back door as I realized the implications. Whoever had been in my house didn't break in. They had unlocked the door with my spare key. The spare key that I had forgotten to take out of her shirt pocket when I had unceremoniously tossed the remaining pieces of her dissected torso into the open grave. The spare key which I left buried with her beneath loosely packed topsoil in the middle of a desolate stretch of woods several miles outside of town, where I was sure no one would ever find her. Hi, Otis Jiry here. Thanks for joining me around the digital campfire today. Your support means everything to me. I wanted to take a moment to ask you to support me and help me make storytelling my career by joining the Chilling Tales for Dark Nights members area. There are links in the video description below. If you love what I do, help me make this my full-time job by signing up for any membership of your choice. With your support, I can quit my day job and dedicate my day to putting out more twisted tales more regularly and take more of your requests. With a membership, not only do you get instant access to my archive of 200 plus audio stories in HD format, but you'll get them weeks or months before the public does. You'll also get access to the full archive of hundreds of fully produced Chilling Tales for Dark Nights tales, including several narrated by me, and advanced access there as well. In addition to that, you'll get exclusive members-only access to private monthly livestream events and direct access to me and the rest of the team via the Direct Connect and Production Lounge features, where you'll get the opportunity to let your voice be heard and get insider updates. Members will also get the opportunity to earn money by referring friends and family to us. So what are you waiting for? For as little as $6.66 a month with an annual membership, you can help our channels grow and help me make my dream come true. So, thanks again for listening, and please consider giving up a cup of Starbucks or that pack of energy drinks to help this old storyteller live his dream. Visit us today at http://www.chillingtalesfordarknights.com/tour for information and sign up now.